Alright guys, so I just dropped a video with a theory on how I think this whole event is going to work for the Hunt First Edition, and right after I dropped that, they did a huge update here to the event page with a bunch of information. They just gave us pretty much all the information we really need to know about the event and how it's going to work, and I think it sounds like I was pretty close in my theory. If you guys want to watch that, it's the video that was before this about how the whole thing was going to work, but in here we've got a couple of images, we've got some promotions for some people. Awesome, they added me here to the list of Roblox video stars, and then there's an FAQ session right here, which is going to tell you all the information that you need to know. It's a little bit of reading, so we're going to go through it though, but it is valuable information. So we're going to actually talk about this stuff. So first thing, we're going to take a look at this first image right here. You can see it's probably a sneak peek of what the hub's going to look like. We've got all these different doors, which is all these different portals. Something pretty simple looking. We see all these little hex shapes right here. So we have those on the floor. So we know what the portal is going to look like, and this is going to give us access to different games. Going to teleport us to different games. Now this item right, or this picture right here, the second one, it says ready to prove your mettle. Dive through an array of portals to find adventures to earn badges. So I'm sure you guys, if you've played Roblox games with seasons, there's a lot of games that will have seasons, and we can see right here we've got the blue ones on the bottom, and then we've got the gold ones on the top. So the blue ones on the bottom, it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's at least 5 items right there, but there's going to be more. I'm anticipating there's going to be more than just 5 items. So I think this is just like one of a couple of pages, and we've got the gold track right there. So it seems like we're going to get items that are going to be blue, but then if we take the gold track, we can get a gold version of those. And we already sort of know that the gold track involves having the new Roblox or Core Blocks Death Walker bundle, and I think you basically have to have that or pay Robux basically to unlock that. So there's a free-to-play version on the bottom where you can get blue stuff, and then there's a pay-to-earn version of stuff on the top where there's a gold path that you can take. So in order to take that gold path, it's going to cost Robux. I don't know if I should spend, maybe I should spend the Robux just to be able to show you guys what the gold path is going to entail and the stuff that you guys get. So I might have to just go and get that, guys. If you guys want to and you need to spend some Robux, use code DeeterPlays so that I can get, like, you know, Roblox will give you 5% of whatever you spend, and it doesn't cost you any extra or anything. So it really helps me out. If you guys do use my code to do that, I would appreciate that. But we've got, so this right here, it's basically like a season, and it looks like you're gonna have to get a certain number of badges to get the threshold for the first item, and then a certain number of badges to get the threshold for the second item, and then a certain number of badges. But the question is, do we have to get all the badges? It sounds like we're probably not going to have to do that, which is awesome. But yeah, it says the vault is full of rare and elusive items. We already know about that information. Now we're gonna go down here to the FAQ section. So how do we complete the hunt? We already know that we're going to go to the hub. We're going to complete quests to earn badges. We already know that stuff. The more badges you collect, the more prizes you're going to unlock in the hub. So that makes sense. We already know that. Once you've completed enough quests to earn the badges, you can return to the hub to receive your items. We already knew that. I basically told you guys that's probably how it's going to work, and it sounds like that's how it's going to work, like the RB battles, the room that we had in that. So each item requires earning a predetermined number of badges to redeem. So basically, in order to get like this first item, say we're going to have to earn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 badges, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, up to 15 to get the next item. And so it might be the same gap. It might be more badges that you have to earn. So it sounds like the more badges you earn, the more of these you can get along the track. So how do I track my progress? So you can keep the progress tracked in the hub. You can see how many badges you've unlocked and which items you've earned. And then also it says, does the hunt work on all platforms? Because I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys are on mobile, some of you guys are on PC. I'm pretty sure like much fewer people are on console or VR, but some of you guys are on console or VR. But it says some of the experience may be available only on certain platforms. Honestly, sometimes the ones that are not, console and VR, which are used least amount, but usually mobile and PC, you're good to go on pretty much both of those, on pretty much every single game in Roblox. You might need to grab another device type if you run out of quests on your device. It says we've designed the hunt so that you don't have to complete 100% of the quests to earn all the items. So 100 games, of course, I was saying, like, yeah, that'd be crazy if you had to do all of them. So maybe you're gonna have to only go in and collect like 30 badges overall. That might be how it is, sort of like Metaverse Champions, if you guys remember that. You didn't have to get all of them, but you know, some of you guys are completionists, so some of you guys are gonna want to go and get every single badge available. However, some users may be unable to complete enough quests to earn all the badges due to restrictions based on parental controls on the platform requirements. So if you guys have an under 13, I think the cutoff is 9 for most of these games, but I don't think a lot of them are 13 and older. But it says, how old do I have to be to join it? It says, there we go. Most experiences of the hunt have experience guidelines and age recommendations for all ages or ages 9+. So most of them are going to be for everybody. It's not going to be a big deal. You guys won't have to worry about that. Users with parental controls may not be able to access all experiences in Hunt. They sort of said that in the last one. They've designed it so you don't have to complete 100% of the quests. They've already mentioned that as well. So this one's a little bit redundant right here. Some users with certain account settings may be unable to access enough quests to earn all items. So hopefully you guys have access to be able to do all that stuff. But you know, if you're just on console or just on VR and you've got like parental restrictions on your account, you might not be able to go and earn all the badges, which means you might not be able to go and earn all of the items, unfortunately. Why are some items available for purchase? So in addition to earning items by completing quests, you can purchase exclusive items in the hunt, and they will be available for a limited time. So there's going to be limited items that we can go in there and we can actually just kind of purchase and spend Robux to get if we want to. And then at the end of the hunt, those are no longer going to be available. Next question we see here, I can't complete a quest, what should I do? If you're having issues, you can always skip and return to that quest later. So you're having issues with a quest, it takes too long. I'm going to try to help you guys figure out which ones are the easiest quests, and then also let you guys know, which ones to avoid if like any of these guys are sandbagging and they're trying to get you to spend 5 hours in their game to get a badge when there's many more that you want to do. That wouldn't be very cool. Hopefully none of these devs are doing something like that, but you never really know. So try asking friends or visiting the experience detail page to see if they've got any tips, or basically come watch my channel. There's my channel, there's YouTube, there's going to be tips and things available for you guys. It'll be easy. So we've designed the hunt so you don't have to complete 100%. They've said that many times. So I think that's really what they're trying to drive home to you guys, is like, you don't have to complete 100% of the quests to earn all of the items. That is a good thing. So I might be able to, go and do a certain number of quests each day. I'll hopefully try to find out which ones are the easiest. Maybe you guys can help me by letting me know on Twitter and other places, hey, this one looks like a super easy one. Go make a video for that one for your audience. If you guys help me help you guys, that's how communities work. So hopefully we can all kind of work together on this. That would just be awesome. How do I report a bug or issue? So there's a support form. They'll do their best to get it fixed so you can choose from the categories. So I'm guessing, honestly, they probably didn't actually go in and do any QA testing in these games, because trust me, that is a really, really big, long, tedious months and months. It's a very long process to actually go in there and do that. So I think they're probably relying on each dev to have their stuff figured out, make sure it's working, and you just know how some things are on Roblox. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be some badges where like you're not getting the badge, or you go into the hub and the badge isn't working. There's probably going to be some weird stuff that happens, but yeah, there's basically feedback, there's bug reports, you can contests and events if any prizes are not received or any issues are going on. There's basically the support forum right there. You can go to roblox.com/support. That's the link, that's what it brings you to, and then you can try to get those handled, and they will try to help you, I think, as quick as they can. How long can I purchase exclusive items? So the thing is, all items for purchase only available for a short time. So I think they said that this whole thing is going to be 2 weeks. We'll be changing the items available for purchase throughout the event. So that's the thing, is like the first day of the event, the items that you can purchase, not going to be the same necessarily as the same one as like a week later. So there's going to be some items that are going to be in there, and they're going to be available for just a small period of time. Hopefully there will be little countdown timers on those. So if you guys do need to go and spend some Robux. So that's the thing, is there's a lot of Robux being pulled in here, but I think this is experimental. It needs to be worth their while there at Roblox. So if they're not making any money, then I guess it's not worthwhile for them to pay the people to kind of set up this stuff and organize it. So hopefully this doesn't become something that just ends up costing them a bunch of money, it's going to earn them money, and then they're going to be like, hey, we made money doing this. We should do more of these in the future. Because basically what it comes down to, is it profitable or is it not? Where do I see my badges? So you will earn your badges by participating in the experiences, and you can see them under your badges. So if you guys don't know how to view your badges, basically you can go into your inventory, and then in your inventory you can go and you can look at your badges, and then in your badges you can see all the different badges that you've got in there. So pretty simple, straightforward, easy to do. I completed a quest, but I didn't get a badge. What should I do? So if you didn't receive a badge, you may not have completed the corresponding quest. You may not have actually completed the quest. Go back to the quest and ensure that you've completed the necessary steps. So they're basically saying just go through and complete it twice. So hopefully we actually know what it is, but if you believe that you're getting a bug that is preventing you from getting your badge, you can fill out the support form. This is basically how do I report a bug or issue. So it's kind of just like that one right there. I've earned the required number of badges, but I didn't receive the item. What should I do? Hopefully this doesn't happen, but once you've completed enough quests to earn badges, return to the Hunt First Edition to receive your item. So you have to go and get your badges. Don't expect to have the item in your inventory until you go back to the hub, and then you probably have to do something in the hub to claim it, or hopefully it will just pop up right away. But of course, if you have any issues, they've got their support forum. So the fact that they've mentioned their support so much does sort of indicate to me that maybe there hasn't been a whole lot of like QA necessarily, but again, that was a huge undertaking. That would be a lot of work to try to do a full QA sweep of all these games. There's like 100 different games, so it makes sense, and there's some things that are bound to like just not work right away, but I'm sure they're going to be on top of it and get them fixed right away, because as soon as there's issues, people will let them know. So yes, as a community, let's help them to make sure as well that this all goes very smoothly and it's enjoyable for everybody. And I'm excited, guys. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm not sure about the gold path thing. I'm not excited about spending 29,000 Robux in order to get this guy, but I guess it is what it is, and Roblox should make this profitable. I mean, it's a profitable company that operates to make profit and employ people. So it is what it is. But I'm still excited about it. There's still going to be free stuff for us, and all we have to do is go into the games and play them, get our badges, and then come and claim our free items right there. And then of course I'm going to be making videos to help you guys out, so make sure you guys come back, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.